Today's episode is about how to overcome the obsession with being super productive. Hello and welcome to the Successful, Sensitive and Intuitive Entrepreneur podcast. My name is Lydia Sophia Wilmsen and I am an intuitive success mentor for sensitive entrepreneurs. In this podcast, I speak about the challenges sensitive and intuitive entrepreneurs face. I offer you new perspectives and solutions, as well as experiences of other entrepreneurs. Plus, I speak about my personal experience of being a highly sensitive person who has successfully built and scaled 2 businesses. All of that with the goal to make you and your business even more successful in your very unique and authentic way. Have fun and enjoy. Yeah, that's a big one because basically all of my clients are hardworking people. They love to work as I love to work. Work is an important part of their life, basically. Obviously, as an entrepreneur, your business is an important part of your life. And there are two different ways how my clients, or also probably you, tend to overwork or tend to hustle or tend to do a lot. How it shows up is either that they have like too many tasks. They have too much to do, too much responsibilities. They are overwhelmed with all the decisions they have to take every day. It's basically not enough time in the day. Like in the morning, they already know, oh my goodness, I'll be busy the whole day. I don't have time to take care of myself. I don't have time to just relax and have like whatever lovely lunch with my boyfriend, or like I will be working the whole day. There is like just too much to do. That's the one group, that's the one category. And the other category is those people who basically don't have too much on their plate. They just make it like that for themselves. They have this feeling that they should or need to do more. Like whatever they do, it's never enough. And this is why they find new things to work on all the time, or they sit there and they just feel bad because they are not productive enough. Because they, there is like 3 hours where they don't know what to do, they don't have anything to do, and they can't relax, they can't enjoy the time. It is like, what the fuck, what do I do now? I have to do more. As a successful business owner, I need to work more. Like all the people out there, they work. This can't be right if I don't do anything. I need to be more productive. I can't just sit there and not do anything. I need to be productive. So either the people really have a lot to do and they are totally overwhelmed with their tasks and put more and more on their plate, especially then, when they are fully booked, and then the next level approaches in their business when it's about like scaling their companies and how to do that without like basically burning out. Or the other people who feel the need to be more productive, who don't feel enough when they don't work a lot, or if they, don't work a lot at all, or not enough, like 60 hours a week or 40 hours a week, whatever number you pick. This feeling of not being enough and not being productive enough is not connected to a specific number. You can work 80 hours a week and still have the feeling you're not productive enough. So what to do with that? What to do with this obsessive behavior of overworking, or what to do with, because this is where it leads to. It leads to this obsession to work more. Both. Either you get work from outside and you have to do it, or you sit there and you can't enjoy your free time and you have the feeling you need to work more and you feel bad because you actually don't work a lot. What is the common denominator, or what is the issue behind that? The issue behind that, and this is also part of the solution, is that both parts or both categories outsource their power. Like both of them give their power away to outer circumstances, either to a heavy workload, to many clients, to many like whatever the boss says, or to many outer circumstances, whatever it is, or not having a lot of time and having to do a lot in a very time frame because you have family, you have to travel, you have whatever. So you have like a little time and have to do a lot in this little time. So you give your power away to the circumstances and to other people, or that you give it away, that you give your power away to what other people think of you. Like when you fall into this should, and I should do, I need to do, I have to do, then you also give your power away. You give it away to societal standards. You give it away to the opinion of others. You give it away to kind of like the wrong role models you picked, who work a lot, who are burned out, who are in the hustle modality. And because you feel you're not doing it as they are doing it, yeah, you give your power away to them because you let them decide over your own life, how you live your own life, and how you lead your own business. So there you have your answer. If you are one of those people, and believe me, I think every one of us has been in one of the two categories. Funny enough, sometimes we can even be in both categories at the same time, which is kind of paradoxical, but it happens. The solution is to fucking take your power back. Get your power back. It works everywhere in life, but especially here. When you outsource your power to either outer circumstances or to what other people think or what society dictates you, you give your power away. And this is the solution. The solution is not to get a time management thing on board, a time management software, or to do more or do less. That's not the solution. The solution is to become solid in yourself again, trust yourself, and take your power back. And do what is aligned with yourself, no matter like if the rest of the world does it differently. Because where you are residing right now is in victim consciousness. It can be very overwhelming. You have a lot to do. And then you say, of course, I have so much to do. This is the reason why I can't relax. And this is the reason why I'm so overwhelmed. No, it is a freaking choice. It is a freaking choice that you are there, that you pick that as your modality to live by. Or that you let other people dictate how to run your business, how to run your life. That's victim consciousness. And the opposite is the warrior consciousness. Is like, I stand up for myself. I take my power back. I lead from a place of power. Power with compassion, obviously. Power is very negatively viewed in our society, and that's utter bullshit. It is disempowerment. What is the problem? And not power. And people who misuse their power, they come from a very disempowered place. This is why they actually misuse their power. And true utter power is something very different. So take your freaking power back. And this involves the questions. How do you want to work? When do you want to work? How much do you want to work? Like really bring it back to yourself. Create a scenario that lights you up, that excites you. And if this is 1 hour a week to work, so be it. If it's 100 hours a week, so be it. Okay, if this is your choice, we probably still should talk about that because that's kind of not very, like you don't have enough time to recover anymore. However, what is yours? There are no shoulds. And yeah, that means that you can lose a client. And you know what? If you lose a client because you say, I'm not up for this anymore, those deadlines, I have to make longer deadlines. I can't deliver that in 2 weeks or in 1 week or whatever. Even if the client pushes and pushes, and you have to own your power, take your power back and say, no, I'm not available for that. Or I can't do calls in the middle of the night. Or no, I can't give you a cheaper price. This is my price and it needs to be paid beforehand. You take your power back. And yes, it might mean that you lose a client. However, you're going to lose a misaligned client. And you will win something back. You will lose a misaligned client and you will win something back. And this is you. This is yourself. This is your time. This is your life. You will lose misaligned people. Yeah. For the sake of winning your life back, winning your integrity back, winning your power back. There is nothing better than that, really. And I just read this on an Instagram post today. There are far better things ahead than you leave behind. If this is your motto, if this is what you live by, you let go fearlessly of what doesn't feel right anymore. And you set your boundaries and you work from that place. And let me tell you again, like if you have like other people, like I'm losing clients or, my family, I don't have enough time. This kind of outsourcing your power to other people, there is something like you have to go deep within. You have to do the inner work. Why have you created a life of overwhelm? Why have you created a life where your stepmother dictates your time throughout the day? It's not the kids. It's not the parents. It's not the boss. It's not the XYZ. You are the common denominator. It's not other people who make you into overworking yourself or having little time frames or anything like that. Now, you have to shift this in your mind and you have to shift it in your energy and create healthy boundaries. Stand up for yourself. Those are my suggestions for you. Do the inner work. Why have you created a life where everyone else around you dictates how you live your life, how you use your time? Why do you let clients or your boss dictate you how you have to work? Why are you yourself not enough? Why do you have to be super productive to feel enough? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. You don't have to get a time scheduling thing, like a time scheduling software, which is good. Yes, it can help. However, if you don't deal with the underlying issues, this won't help. It will just structure your overwhelm more. It will just structure your obsession more. You have to deal with the obsession itself. So stop using work as an excuse. If you're overworking yourself, if you're obsessed with being super productive, go deep. Why is that so? What are you covering up? What feelings underneath are you covering up? What thoughts are you covering up? Where do you use your family as an excuse to not deal with this stuff? Yes, you have to take care of your kids and all of that, of course. If this is an issue for you, there is something else underneath because you can always take your power back. And you have to deal with the stuff that shows up when you let go of your obsession to overwork yourself. It is a way to cover up something underneath. And this is what you have to deal with. And then it is easy to overcome the obsession with being super productive and overworking yourself. Because you have taken your power back. You know what you want in your life. You know how you want to work. You can let go of misaligned people in your life, of misaligned clients in your life, of misaligned jobs if you're employed, If you feel you have to work too much and you can't, there is no way talking about things. There is no flexibility. Yeah, let go of that job and know that something better is waiting for you. Just this belief makes it possible. Of course, if you go into the world and expect that you have the best at the moment, and if you let it go, everything goes like boom, like everything is going to be busted. Yeah, you lead with your beliefs. Your thoughts create your reality. So better choose good thoughts. So this really is my shout out to you today. Like, take your power back. And this does not mean that you have to become hard and that you have to become pushy or something. No. It can be a very soft and deep alignment. And you just ooze that you are in your power. And people will deal differently with you. Even your boss or your clients or family members, your partner, they will deal and respond to you differently when you have taken your power back. This is all what I want to leave you with today. Do the inner work, get clarity around why you have chosen that, learn how to take your power back, and this will shift things for you. It's a process. Know that. And if you need support on your path, send me a message, reach out to me, and then we can hop on a short call and see what needs to be shifted in your life and in your business so that everything flows with much more ease. Money comes in, more joy is in your life, and all the good things basically. Much love to you, and until the next episode. Did you like this podcast episode? Then I would be super, super grateful if you gave me a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. Super helpful. And please subscribe to the podcast and share it with people who you know can benefit from it. You can find all links to my social media profiles, my website, and contact form in the show notes. And whenever you're ready to take a next step, and that means you want to live a life of more on all levels, then send me a message with where you want to go and what is keeping you where you are, like what keeps you stuck at the moment. And then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening, and until the next episode, much love to you, Lydia.